Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? ROCKNRYDY with you with ROCKNRYDY on the Sea Live, right here with 97.7 FM The City, Melody House Mansion. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Well, guess what? I've got the one and only Mickey G here in the house. Here he is, Mickey G from the Mickey G channel. Big old shout outs to him.
You mean it? You really mean it?
It's
I mean
him,
it.
folks.
I mean it. And his sidekick. Well, one of them, because he's got so many, it's unreal. And this is Eddie. All right, Eddie's in the house.
How's it going,
What's up,
folks?
Eddie?
Nice to see you.
So basically, it was one of those. If I go on theirs, they had to come on to mine. So I went on their show, and I did their show was a couple of months ago, maybe about a month and a half ago, and he picked on me because of my Q taco there, But that's okay. We don't mind. That's all right. And then he made fun of me because of the 956 guy. What was his name?
956 business review. Shout out.
No, not that one. The other guy,
no,
the Bronco 956. You see how the way it goes?
So many
many
personalities.
956 people.
Yeah.
Everybody's 956 now. Hey, I'm 956. That's it. Like that. Puro 956. Hey, Ben Peña out there from Suerte, all the Suerte bars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's the owner. He walks around and it says something Suerte and then 956. We know it's your area code. I understand that.
Yeah,
All right,
shout
cool.
out.
Some people forget. You got to remind them. So.
Yeah.
210.
567 928.
Nobody dials anymore. They just press, hey, what's my phone number? 3? What? Yeah, because it's programmed nowadays, Now, Mickey G, let me ask you something. Mickey G, I know what your real name, everything is.
What's
like
up,
that.
Brady? What's my real name?
His real name and his address.
Natural leave it or something like that, you said? No, what I was going to ask you was, when did you start your podcast, your program?
We started it a few years ago. Yeah, I wish I could tell you exactly. Maybe like 2022.
Yeah, this guy's the worst memory, by the way. So.
Yeah, no, I have a horrible memory. We had a full conversation. We had like a 2-3 hour podcast, and
Mickey showed up and reintroduced himself. Even though y'all haven't met before.
Yeah. It was a good show, actually. It was, and we didn't realize how quick the time went too, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah. It always goes by real quick. I think it was around 2022 in some form. I've kind of been doing podcasting like for a while, but in its current form, the Mickey G channel is around 2022. Yeah.
Wow, that's so awesome, right? So normally on your podcast, who or what kind of audience are you trying to grab?
You see, that's the funny thing about podcasts. I have no idea. No. What it was like, I really just wanted to, I wanted to create like a type of a venue, live setting to where we could just have fun and do as much like outrageous things as possible and just be out, as open as possible. And it slowly formed. When it started off, it was just me and my friends. This is Edward, my friend. Eddie Skunk, shut up.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, it started off just me and my friends just hanging out and just really looking at dumb stuff.
If I may give it its actual origin, we're talking maybe circa 2009, 2010. Me, Mickey, and maybe about 2-3 other buddies putting a laptop, turning its mic on, and doing a very early version of a podcast, even before podcasts became big. And
that's true.
Had we stuck it out, maybe a lane we would have had there, but that was like one episode, one and done. But that was kind of the very roots of it.
We very much grew up in the generation to where, like, okay, at the same time podcasts were coming out, like, hey, well, we should do this as well.
Almost where the YouTube stars were coming out too. So it was like you could make your own content and
what it's formed into like now in its current form is just like I have different like 956 RGV personalities and or business owners, and they come on the show and they tell us about the business, or they just tell us what they're up to. We just have a good time, or we talk about local things that are going on in the valley. And what I imagine it turning into, because we're still developing, we're still figuring out where we fit in the podcast world. And what I'd imagine is that, like, okay, we kind of give a good glimpse of what like the valley has to offer, and the personalities and the different type of like big topical stories that are going on exclusively in the valley. And because of it, other people can kind of see it and appreciate all the cool stuff. Because I truly believe, a lot of people say bad things about the Rio Grande Valley. I truly believe this is one of the greatest places to live. Lowest cost of living in the whole U.S., highest obesity rate, least educated.
Wait,
Am I
what was
helping?
I mean, it's the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're all here. Let me
There
put
it
it to you
is.
this way,
We have
okay?
the best food, and we don't care about school.
There we go. I've always told Mickey, as someone who helps to come up with content or produce the show and help out in any way I can, the beauty of it and seeing it over time go from maybe its first year, it was really just the circle of friends that we had now, to getting the opportunity to have someone like you on, have other personalities and figures, and really showcase the Valley, because we've been performers now since we were in high school. We're talking about a decade plus now at that. And the thing I've been saying to everyone, no matter through all these years going to different shows, going to different areas of entertainment, is we have the performers, we have the entertainment, we have the talent down here in the Valley, and we've always had it. It's been generations of really great, talented, whether it be entertainment, media type people, musicians, and now we're getting to a point now where we can kind of showcase that. And it's a very beautiful thing where we can help, maybe even in the smallest fraction.
You all heard of the way he said that, right? We have talented people out there, and that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for talented people to come out on the show and show us what you got, and Mickey G and Eddie and JB and I don't know who else all the other guys are that he hangs around with.
There's like 15 of them.
You see, there's a lot of them. But anyways, these guys, I mean, of course, they get the content, or they get somebody to come on their show. Like normally, what kind of people you look to come on your show? Besides like somebody like me,
Yeah, do you know it's like we'll have different business owners, like people who own restaurants, people that radio personalities, people like shout out again 956 Business Reviews, literally just does different like restaurant reviews throughout the Valley. Also shout out Dosafino Consultant, he's been a huge help to us. He's doing investigations for the city of Donna and the city of San Benito. Actually currently going through like a lawsuit with the city of San Benito, almost overturned the entire the entire governmental body, including the mayor and all the city commissioners. They got enough signatures in the petition to totally recall them, but now there's some controversy around.
And we're not saying the Mickey G podcast had anything to do with that.
The Mickey G channel single-handedly took down the city of
we gave voice to someone who
No,
saw something that was impacting the community. And in a very lovely, beautiful way, we were maybe able to make some sort of difference and maybe get that message across the ears that may have not had it before, and maybe make a change towards it better.
So you planted a bug in their a seed in their brain, and now it's growing. Basically, yeah.
Maybe. Speaking of city lawsuits, right now the city is going after our very own Chewy from Chewy Custom Sports, which is our first ever sponsor of the Mickey G channel. So this is our gift to you. This is the Silverback, made in China, designed in San Benito, Texas. You can purchase them at our very own Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito. This is our gift to you.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's a high quality tumbler. This is the Silverback.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
so I got one of those. All
exactly.
Right, cool.
This is our gift to you from the Mickey G channel.
Well, thank you so very much. You like that, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this was for me. I just thought it was the box of that because I saw it. Put the box right here.
How dare you, shameless plug.
No, right?
No reward.
I also have the box for my phone. I like to have packaging.
He has a lot of boxes at home. He's a box guy.
It's kind of my thing.
Well, Mickey G. Okay, so let me ask you this. I know you're about to become a daddy already.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Is the
my
first one?
Yeah,
First one. Boy, girl?
Girl.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I had 2 daughters myself.
Beautiful.
Okay. Beautiful ladies, of course, because they're my kids, And I say it again. I've always said it, and I know I said it on your podcast when I was on it, that my ex-wife has the brains because my daughters came out smart, very smart. My oldest is a lawyer, the youngest is a chiropractor. I mean, that's a lot of brains. Daddy's dumb as Dookie. But the good looks, they got it from Poppy, of course. You know that. That's the thing I always say, My ex-wife gave him the brains. I give him the good looks. And, we made 2 beautiful daughters, and you have one coming.
Yeah.
More or less, you told me December the 4th.
Yeah, December 4th.
Very soon.
And 2 weeks early or 2 weeks later. Sometimes they would maybe in the month. But
Maybe.
congratulations.
Thank you. Do you know
your wife?
Do you know what? I'm proud of the podcast. I'm proud of the only reason I'm able to do the podcast is because I was steady source of income. I'm so more than anything, I'm so proud to say that you are speaking to two young men who are going to become future fathers.
Oh, you too?
yeah,
I didn't know. I was about to ask you that.
Yeah.
You told that for me. Okay. Well,
Yes. We're due. Me and my wife are our first child.
I was about to say you're due too. Okay.
Okay. A little bit.
You said we're due. That's why.
So Taco Bell.
I see what you're saying.
Inclusive language. It helps in the marriage. It helps in the marriage.
All right, that's true. That's true. But since I'm single since 2001, said so better.
Yeah.
Wait, when's your baby coming?
We're looking at a May baby, spring baby. So
Next year.
Next year. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
cool.
Our babies are going to be born 5 months apart.
Nice. And you're a girl too, boy.
It's gonna be a boy.
Oh,
Which I hate.
Yeah. So
No,
we're gonna unite the houses.
There you go. There you go.
See, that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to like
The Game of Thrones type of thing.
I'm not trying to plan. That's literally what they said. That's literally what they talked about this openly. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with planning my infant daughter's future marriage.
We're gonna make it eternal.
Right.
It's a friendship bond, but now it's gonna be.
And now I hate that this is unrecorded. That we're talking about.
Is your wife watching or you don't know?
Oh, she usually doesn't watch.
You want to send a shout out to your wife or no?
Yeah, shout out Priscilla. I love you. Penelope, my future daughter. I love you so much.
So you gonna name your daughter Penelope?
Penelope Gonzalez.
Baby Penny.
And yours is a boy. Oh,
It's a boy. We haven't settled on a name yet. But
Rock and Rudy sounds.
It's gonna be Rudy.
shout out to
Rudy.
baby Rock and Rudy. To Stacy, my wife. I love you. Beautiful as always.
And you, she's gonna be expecting roses now.
Gorgeous. Mine's gorgeous.
Mine's more gorgeous.
Mine's more gorgeous than ever. And back to the fun and excitement here.
Sorry.
It's okay. No,
I am
no.
so sorry.
This is what it's all about. Let me tell you. If people wanted to see your channel, I know it's on
Oh yeah.
on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
Or
we're-
Instagram.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, even TikTok. Do you know? Speaking of TikTok, we have all different types of personalities, including our very own Rock and Rudy. Thank
Yep.
you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
It really meant a lot, and it's so awesome, like getting to know you. We put up a little clip of talking to you on TikTok. We put up
956.
talking about Bronco 956. That got over I think tens of thousands of views. We got over 40,000 views.
You're
for
welcome.
sure. Yeah.
Where you like?
And it was a true. It was a true testament. Really, the main theme. It was a bunch of old school, if I may say so, old school Hispanics like yourself talking smack to me for not knowing who Bronco is.
Right.
Not knowing the band Bronco.
And because I told you your last name is Gonzalez, and you know who that is?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, not knowing Bronco and not knowing Spanish. Just a bunch of people insulted me.
Oh, there.
I'm the one that started that one. Yeah, there you go. Because I go, what? Your last name is Gonzalez? You don't speak Spanish? And you don't know what? No, I don't think so.
Thank you. Really.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, anything
We love our fans.
Anything to help the show.
Yes.
And ladies and gentlemen, you guys out there watching, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and notifications. So like that, every time I go on live, you can always see my show and everything. And Mickey G once again.
Oh yeah, Mickey G channel. Yeah, Mickey, not spelled like the mouse. M as in Michael, ICKY G channel.
Leave out the E, please.
Don't Mickey without the E. There you go. Yeah.
So it's the Mickey G, right?
It's just Mickey G channel.
G channel,
Yeah, Mickey G channel on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
There's also a dot right after G. Mickey G dot.
Oh yeah,
Does it make a difference?
Yeah, probably.
Give him the exact.
Yeah,
like
probably will.
mine. I got two different ones, of course. You guys already know that TikTok and on YouTube it's Rockin' Rudy 21, and then on Instagram it's just Rockin' Rudy, but it's spelled ROCKN. Some people like to put the I in. I don't know why, but it's like rock and roll, or Guns N' Roses, that. But that's okay. But now we know. Right? And you're with him on the same podcast or anything like that. Do you have a different platform that you do or no?
As it is, no. I'm just mainly a contributor to the Mickey G. That's kind of where it's been. I've done music with Mickey over the past.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's another thing I was going to ask you guys. You all said you all had a band or you do music together or anything like
we
that?
used to play
bands.
We used to play punk rock music.
Well,
we were in a band called Filthy Rabbit.
I don't know about was, but
we don't really play anymore.
We'll do like a show a year, maybe.
Yeah, every couple of years we'll do a show.
It's slow down, but we haven't quite.
Every couple of years, if my brother throws a show, we'll do. Play it.
Shout out to Jimmy Fro.
Yeah, shout out Jimmy.
Jimmy, people shout out Jimmy. How's it going? Wow, well that's good to know. So if let's say if I was to throw a party for myself or something like that, I can call you and say, hey, you know what? I want you to get your filthy rabbits together and come on over and
We
perform for you
we
guys.
can try our best.
most definitely.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now, actually, it's funny. JB, our co-host, we play in a punk band called Sunny Days.
Sunny days.
Yeah.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, it always is.
Yeah, we wanted to name it something that revolved or had some type of relationship to the RGV, and it's always hot here. So yeah,
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Tell
Sunny
you what,
Days.
it's always a great blessing to wake up every day and thank God for that and everything,
Yeah.
and do what you love to do. Like for me, this is my passion. I love doing this kind of work, and it's since '95 been going at it. And at 90, how old were you guys in '95?
Oh,
2 years old, sir.
that's what people, hey, this is when we talk about appreciating things in the Rio Grande Valley.
There you
This
go.
is an OG of the
Historic right
radio,
here.
of rock radio.
My daughter was born in '95, so that's my oldest daughter. And again, it's a true blessing. I mean, I congratulate you guys on your babies that are coming and everything like that. And anybody can have a baby. Any guy can plant the baby, but it really takes a real man to
She thinks
be standing there. Standing there with that person
To be a father.
To be a father,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true.
You're married to what, Priscilla's name?
My wife
That's
says.
my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
My wife?
The car ride home is going to be awkward.
So Priscilla is your wife, and
Yeah,
your wife,
My wife's name's Stacy.
Stacy.
Yeah.
Okay, and how long have you been with her or married? Are you
We've
married?
been married since 2023, so a little over a year. We're getting close to 2 years, but
And you've been married.
Dude, you're just reminding me. I washed my hands and I took my ring off. And it
Bro, you shouldn't have said nothing. It wasn't noticed until right now that you said it.
you busted yourself, sir. You busted yourself.
This is a live show. People don't tell you live.
She's very
She's not
observant.
watching.
She's very observant.
Yeah, she go.
You go watch
I don't have her phone
She's
number.
gonna watch out.
Don't watch the show.
Boy, you better not let me talk to her. I will tell her. No, but you know what? That's a good thing you put it on. Then yours was yours. Yours is awesome.
I
Yeah,
get
I try to
stuck
keep
on,
it
too.
up.
That's what happened to me when I had got married. My finger had gotten swollen. It was under, so I had to cut it off because
Oh, wow.
my finger had gotten swollen because back in the day I used to also work at Sam's Club
Yeah.
outside picking up the shopping carts.
Yeah.
So I always grab the shopping because I would get my finger smashed in between and stuff like that. So my hands will get swollen, get there, and it make my finger just like go limp on its own. Like
Oh, I thought maybe you got gout or something. no?
thank God I did.
Oh,
That's all I
okay,
can say.
okay.
But let me tell you what. Back to the fun here.
Away from gal.
There you go. Hope didn't get you guys or you in trouble.
No, this is yours.
No. About me calling
Oh, about you saying that
No,
his
no.
wife was my wife.
Yeah.
The wives are
Again,
fine.
I
I'm
don't
sure
really
they're
hang
tucked
around
in.
with it much
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Who was your last guest that you had on your show?
Our last guest, what was it? Oh,
It was me.
our last show
It was
was
our Halloween show.
A Halloween show.
Yeah.
Every Halloween we do a live stream. We do a special live stream too, where we dress up and we I don't know. We do different Halloween. We look up different Halloween things on the internet.
Yeah, and me, that's one of the shows that I really like to contribute to the most.
Yeah.
As far as with that, when the year comes around, big horror head. I've always been a huge fan of horror movies, anything in the horror genre. So whenever we do a Halloween show, I'm like, Mickey, let me go ahead and spearhead this thing.
There you
So,
go.
yeah.
Cool. For me this year for Halloween, I didn't dress up, even though I love to dress up for Halloween and everything like that. It's just the reason why is because I went to go do a live podcast for a new awesome 80s style, 60s, 70s rock band called Wild and Reckless. Yes, Wild and Reckless. And it's headed by Jimmy G from Hair Factory.
I was like, Jimmy G, isn't that my brother?
right?
That's
No,
my
no,
brother,
Man, they
Jimmy.
got so many bands.
I know, right? All of it. And they did an amazing job. They played some great, like Zeppelin, some great Metallica, some great Motley
Yeah.
Crue. But I was at the La Bandida Vivo bar right here in McAllen.
You didn't dress up?
No, I dressed up as a commentator. But,
If you were to dress up, what would you dress up as?
oh, I love being like
a Power Ranger.
No. I like being like an ogre type of thing,
Like Shrek.
like Shrek,
Yeah.
Shrek, or one of those guys that came out from Lord of the Rings, things like that.
Okay.
I like looking glorious. I like
Gimli.
Yeah.
What was his name?
No Frodo, no Frodo. Or was that the other one? This is my precious.
Yeah,
So there you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're-
That would be a fun costume.
I've never seen somebody dress up as Gollum. Like,
I got a friend of mine named Joey out there in San Benito who, he's a toothless guy and that's all bald headed. A white boy, looks just like him, but tall and skinny.
He's cosplaying every day.
There you go.
yeah, do you know what? We actually got inspired from Dosafino Consulting when he put us in his report. He called us the Wayne's World of the Rio Grande Valley.
Wow.
And so I thought that was such a cool way of looking at it. So we dressed up as
Wayne's World.
Wayne and Garth. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Garth.
Swing, swing,
Yeah.
swing, swing.
There you go. Swing.
I had an awesome band
Swing.
here, Valley band, called The Reserve. Remember that, Martinez? I had The Reserve here, and
Oh, yeah.
I called them the Rush Band of the Valley.
Oh, nice.
It's only 3 guys, and they play amazing, great music, and it's just
Isn't there drummer Santos?
in San Antonio.
Is there drummer Santos?
I'm not too sure.
I think so. I think it is.
I think that's what his name was too. But because he wasn't here because he lived in San Antonio, he couldn't make it to the show. But I had the other 2 guys.
Yeah, I think Santos.
Rick and I forgot what his other name was. But it's the Reserve and Reserve, not the Reserve. Reserve, and they're a great band. They're great. They're real good. Of course, all you Valley bands out there are great. So as far as that goes,
well, not all of them.
all talented
Yeah.
people is what I look for on my show to
Shame.
bring you out and let everybody see your talent, what you do, and everything. That's why a lot of times you people see that I go on live at remote places and stuff like that, because that's just what I like to do. Oh, before I forget, Mr. Martinez, let me tell you, I had gotten reached out by Sonali from that awesome band, Ritmo de Candelaria from Bronzeville. And she was trying to see if she could make it to the show, but then something came up that it was like an emergency. But she asked me if I could say on November the 20th at the Senior Ray, McAllen, Texas, music starts at 8 p.m., doors open at 7 p.m., $25 tickets available, and you can go to ritmosunali.com for more information. And they're going to be performing Tato Hernandez, Latin Grammy winner, performing Latin pop. Okay. And they're also going to have Luis McDougall, New York-based artist, performing jazz fusion. Bastian performing rock ballads, and herself, Sonali, performing jazz and Latin soul. And that is this Saturday at downtown McAllen, and it's at the Senior Ray. And again, $25 tickets. Doors open up at 7. The show starts at 8 p.m. And it's just going to be a tremendous night of some great type of classy, like she said, jazz music, little rock ballads and stuff like that. Come by, check them out. You know, it'd be great. There you go, Sonali. I said it. She asked me if I could. I said, heck yeah.
What a night of music.
I know. It's going to be fun and exciting. And then Sunday, we have Nash Bash 24. But we'll talk to Simon when he gets here a little bit. He's already here. He's out there. But we got time. Don't worry. So, who is your next guest? Do you have somebody already lined up or not?
Absolutely not.
Not yet.
No,
The baby's the next guest.
It's so hard around this time because of the holidays. There's so much going on, and because the baby's coming up, like it's hard to know. Okay, like can I even afford to like schedule this much in advance? So yeah, we don't have anything planned for now. We kind of do everything. Hey, but actually in the close future, we're gonna have some exotic animals, some exotic lizards come on to the show. So
Nice.
yeah, we're gonna display some exotic. We thought that'd be fun. So,
There you
yeah.
go. It's called Mickey G Channel. His podcast, he throws everything and anything out there, which basically almost me too, but I like talented people, of course. And he's going to have exotic animals, pets and stuff. I hope you don't get bit by a lizard or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great content.
That's cool.
Yeah, he spite you, then he stick out the tongue at you, right?
He died doing what he loved.
There you go. We'll put there.
Now, I would also have to point out too as well, Mickey hasn't mentioned, is that Mickey has a pretty long background being in jiu-jitsu. And so one of the things that the show also does is the show puts itself on the road. And they've actually already kind of shopped a couple of episodes already where they're actually live at some of our local Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournaments. And they're doing the on-site commentary. So you got your Valley's Joe Rogan right here as well.
Yeah, actually, no. Speaking of December 14th, we will be doing the Sub the Ops tournament. It's going to be at the Far Event Center. Sub the Ops. We're going to be live streaming those jiu-jitsu matches. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
There you go. Sub the Ops Jiu-Jitsu tournament. There you go. And are you a sensei? Or
It's a weird thing that like I've just recreationally been doing jiu-jitsu, but I've been recreationally doing it for so long to the point where like
we're supposed to bow to him.
No.
Oh, you can.
I didn't realize that like I'm
Did you hear that, Mr. Martinez? We're supposed to bow to him. I don't know about that one. I only bow to one man. He's God.
Please don't bow to me.
Like a sensei bow. I meant a sensei bow.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that sounded better.
One of those.
Out of respect, yeah.
Just a little nod.
At least the front nod.
No, not at all. No,
Hey,
not at all.
hey, I'm from the 956.
Oh, the back nod.
Yeah, we've been finding a really weird niche, and JB, my co-host too, like he does jiu-jitsu as well. Like almost all of my friends do jiu-jitsu. Edward is not doing jiu-jitsu, but he may start doing it soon.
Yeah,
just because
it's a big maybe.
It's fun, man. It's fun. But yeah, like so, like
Hey, can you please start so I can watch you get your ass knocked out on the 14th?
it's a gentle sport.
That's my first thing. I'm jumping straight into the tournament.
We've gotten so like intertwined with the jiu-jitsu community that it's been like there's been so much opportunity.
Mr.
To,
Martinez, I want to go to that one. December 14th. Put on the calendar, please.
December 14th, you will see Mickey G podcast channel affiliate Eddie Skunks get choked out live.
Yeah, it's gonna
There
be
you
part
go.
of that.
Eddie Skunks is what they call him.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm
Because he
sorry.
stinks. You know what I'm saying?
By the way,
By the way.
By the way.
yeah.
Well, it's wow. That's just going to be. I really want to go to that one. So, Mr. Martinez, just put it on there. Real quick. Do you want to send a shout out to anybody else?
As it is, shout out to our friends and everybody that's been along since the beginning of the journey. Anyone that's contributed to the podcast as well. Shout out to all the local businesses and all the local entertainment media. Anybody that's come on the show and been able to go ahead and try to put their voice out there, give us the opportunity to go ahead and showcase, give Mickey the opportunity to go ahead and highlight some of the great things that this community is doing. And all that good stuff. I also do want to give a quick shout out to Reach for the Sky Bake Shop in San Benito, downtown San Benito, Sam Houston. Hit it next time. We got cinnamon rolls, we got cupcakes,
We got cookies,
and we got the croissant cookies. We're one of a kind gourmet bakery down there as well. So shout out to them.
He says that because he cooks there. He's a baker there. So that's what
I'm not one of the bakers.
He's the main baker.
He's the main baker. Yeah. His name is Eddie the Baker.
Eddie Baker.
I legit order on average 5 or 6 cookies every week.
Oh man, I tell you,
I am obsessed.
So now I know who to call for the next birthday party, the birthday cake.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
very delicious.
The answer is
And
yes.
Mickey G himself. Would you like to say anything? Shout outs to anybody?
Shout out to the Silverback, our first sponsor. Made in China, but designed in San Benito, Texas. You can purchase them at Chewy's Custom Sports. And we support you all the way, Chewy. You're getting a lot of backlash from the leaders at San Benito. And we will support you all the way till the end. A lot of people judge Chewy, but I know him so closely to where the greatest people you hear stories about him. It's the good things that you hear behind the scenes. So we support you all the way in fighting the good fight.
Yeah, these views and opinions, by the way, are exclusive to the Mickey G channel, by the way. So,
and it always happens that way. You know, you do something good all the time, they recognize it the first time.
Rudy believes the same thing I believe. He's fighting for Chewy as well.
There you go.
Rope them in.
Like I said, you do something good and everything like that, people say, oh, okay, fine, you do keep doing good. But the minute you slip up, one little mistake, boom, it's all over the world, you know?
They stole the football inflatable. They stole the inflatable that the football players run out from.
Deflategate.
And somebody robbed it, and guess who bought a replacement? Chewy's Custom Sports.
There you go.
Just one of the many great things.
This was not confirmed, by the way. These are allegations.
There you go. This is allegations.
Now we're getting involved in like legal
There you
stuff.
go. Yeah, no, let's out of that. We don't do that.
Reckless speculation.
There you go.
Yeah, there's several ongoing lawsuits in the city of San Diego.
Otherwise than that, anybody else? Shout out to anybody else?
No, just to my friends and family. Thank everyone who's watching. Keep supporting Rudy.
Thank you so much.
We're all in it together.
Also, shout out to the local music scene, guys. Keep on going from any age, from our youth that are, the burgeoning bands that are coming out, the kids, or even the ones that are still sticking around, the 34-year-old plus that still want to rock and roll on the stage.
34-year-old virgin
believe me,
bands.
you guys are seen, you guys are heard, and even if it's a bar and you're playing to 10 people, I guarantee they're having a good time here. Keep it going, keep the music alive, keep the rock alive, right?
Yeah, follow Mickey G channel, follow Sunny Days as well. Sunny DAZE.
There you go.
There you go.
And of course, Rock and Rudy on the scene live, right here, 97.7
Perfect.
Hey guys, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I am Rock and Rudy. This is Mickey G. I want to send out a big old special shout out to all you beautiful people who are tuned in and watching, and to my new, of course, subscribers. If you subscribe, congratulations and welcome to the show. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's easy. Rock and Rudy 21 on YouTube and TikTok, and then Rock and Rudy regular on Instagram. Big old shout out to my good friends right here, Eddie and Mickey G. Thank you for coming out tonight. And also to my two beautiful ladies, Drenna D and Darlene Dre. And then my grandson, Carson. Can't forget my little man, of course. But by the way, for Halloween, he was an awesome skeleton. He looked good. I posted up a couple of his pictures right there. You'll see him.
Nice.
But anyways, otherwise than that, we'll see you next week with the grace of God. Thank you so much for listening. Good night. God bless. And we'll see you. Peace.
You're listening to KCYT 97 FM The City.